Hi everyone! Today I will show you how to draw simple city landscape or buildings following the one-point perspective rules. Yes, it's quite challenging, so I'm sure I will not speed up this video so you can see the process more clearly. First, we need to draw a margin. The margin size is 1 or 2 centimeters, but if me, I draw in 2 centimeters. Please remember, when you make margin, in each side you need to measure from the edge of the paper, go to the inside of the paper as 1 or 2 centimeters, then make a dot and move to the other side and do the same thing, and then you need to connect the two dots by drawing a line. You need to make at least 2 dots to make your line straight. If you only measure one time in one side, your line will be not straight. Okay, we have done with the margin. The next step is we need to draw a horizon line. It can be in the middle of the paper, a little bit higher or a little bit on the bottom. It's up to you. Because this is landscape, we need to draw a horizon line because this line is to separate sky and ground. Then we need to put finishing point in the horizon line. It's up to you in the middle or in the left or in the right, but I put in the middle. I hope you still remember, because in the perspective we need finishing point to draw the 3D thing. And right now I start to draw a street. And for the next step, actually it's depend on your creativity, but if you want to follow my drawing and copy my drawing for this project, it's okay. At least you draw a street and big for buildings. If you can draw more, it will be better. And we will make the buildings, and actually for the buildings I only draw some cuboids, so I draw a rectangle. The size is around 15 centimeters in the length and 8 centimeters in the width. And then I erase the horizontal line that inside of my rectangle, because my rectangle is not transparent, because it must become a building, a solid building. So we already have a rectangle here, and we need to make it look 3D. Like usually when we draw in perspective drawing, when we want to make our rectangle looks 3D, we did draw a line from the corner of rectangle, go to the finishing point, but not until to the finishing point. It's only until like around 3 or 4 centimeters, but actually the line is up to you. And then for the other corner also, and then we draw the vertical line. Okay, we've done with our first building, and then I want to make the second building in the next of the first building. So I want to make this second building is higher than the first building, so I make the other rectangle, but because this the second rectangle or the second building is on the behind of the first building, that's why the rectangle is not fully visible. It's a little bit covered by the first building. So this is the second rectangle, and yeah, I erase the horizontal line a little bit, the inside of the rectangle. And after that, I make the 3D drawing. I draw the other side. Based on finishing point, I draw the other side. And then I make the vertical line. Actually, the way, the process, the steps are actually same with the first building. The thing that different is only the position. The position is on the behind of the first building. That's why the rectangle is not really clear visible. It's a little bit covered. And my third building, it's same. I draw a rectangle, but only a little bit visible because it's covered by the second building. Then I draw the other side. We need to make it look 3D, right? By use finishing point, and then after we draw the other side, then we need to draw the vertical line. Yes, and we already have 3 buildings. Actually, it's 3 cuboids. After these 3 cuboids have details like door and windows, it's already become a building. But we will do it on the next week. Okay, and then I draw the fourth building. It's quite small because yeah, when the objects are farther, of course it will look smaller. And for the other side, I also draw some buildings. The steps are actually same, but I want to make it much bigger. Maybe not really bigger, it's higher. And then because it's on the left side, so we need to draw the other side on the right. We need to remember that we need to draw the side that make it look 3D based on the vanishing point. So the steps are same, but it's only like the mirror. The left and the right buildings like little bit like a mirror, but the size is different. And for the next building, I want to make it shorter than horizontal line, so it will be a little bit different with other buildings because other buildings are higher than horizontal line. So if your buildings are shorter than horizontal line, it means the rooftop will be visible. I need a little bit tidy up my lines, it's not really straight. And for the next building, I want to make it short also. Okay, I'm done and I want to explain again. You can see the difference, the buildings that shorter than horizontal line and then higher than horizontal line. You can see the rooftop of the buildings that shorter than horizontal line. But if the buildings are higher than horizontal line, you cannot see the rooftop and you don't need to draw the rooftop. Why? Because your horizontal line is also the height of your view. If your view is higher than the building, of course you can see the rooftop. But if your view is shorter than building, which is mean the building is higher, of course you cannot see the rooftop. That's the logic. And then because my horizontal line is a little bit erased unpurposely, I need to fix it. And yes, this is the first step. We will make details on the next video. Okay, bye. God bless you.